Guys, I finally got around to watching Fury, so let's talk about it. Hey guys, so last week Fury came out and I picked up the Target Steelbook. So real quick, I just wanted to show you guys what that looks like. There's what the front of it looks like. And here's the back. As you can see, that's a really nice Steelbook. And here's what the inside looks like. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the movie. Fury stars Brad Pitt, Logan Lerman, Shia Labeouf, and is directed by David Ayer. Fury is about a platoon of soldiers who operate a tank, and their sole mission is to get from point A to point B. They've bounced from country to country, and they're making their last stand through war-torn Germany. Logan Lerman plays Norman, and he is a fresh, wet behind the ears soldier, scared to death, and he is basically thrust into this extremely deadly situation. So Brad Pitt, who plays Don Collier, is forced to make him grow up because he is going to be a tank operator. And what I really liked about this movie is Logan Lerman's character's story arc. There's a lot of great instances where really character building moments, like for instance, early on in the movie, he is so scared he does not want to take a life, as anybody wouldn't want to, and he is basically put to the test. Brad Pitt's character puts a German soldier right in front of him and says, "Here, I want you to kill this man, and basically if you don't, I'm going to kill you." And so it's situations like that that ratchet up the tension really quick. And I can use Sarah Connor in Terminator as an example. How in the beginning of the movie you can tell that she is scared to death, and you can't imagine her being this brave soldier. That's the same thing with Logan Lerman's character. At the beginning of the movie, you can't imagine this guy being a war machine, if you will. And by the end of the movie, he's a completely different person. What else is great about this movie is the cast. Every character in this movie is so fleshed out, so rich, but by the end of the movie, you feel like you know every one of them. Every cast member brings something to the table in this movie, and that's just one thing I loved about it. Brad Pitt, he is the A-list star of this movie, and he deserves it. He is just so awesome in this. He just keeps cranking out great character movie after great character movie. The Assassination of Jesse James, Moneyball, every movie that he puts out, I really want to go see it because you know that you're going to get a great performance. So no surprise there. But then you got the guy who was in The Walking Dead. I believe his name is Jon Bernthal. He was recently in Wolf of Wall Street. He really just creates a completely new character in this movie. And he's so out there and so wacky that you don't know what to expect from him. I mean, he's a loose cannon. You can tell he has seen, this whole crew has seen the hell that war is. Like for instance, there's a dinner scene in the middle of the movie, and Brad Pitt's character and Logan Lerman's character are there, and they are basically forcing one of the Nazi women to feed them. And then Shia Labeouf and Jon Bernthal's character, and also Michael Pena, they come in, and anything can happen. You don't. If these women were raped, you wouldn't be surprised, and if they were nice to them, you wouldn't be surprised. That's the depth of these characters. Also, I have to mention Shia Labeouf. He gets a lot of crap for his personal life, but you know what? You put a camera in front of the guy, and he knows how to act. And wow, if he doesn't steal a lot of scenes in this movie. I mean, there are so many. There's one scene where I almost choked up. I mean, a tear almost came to my eye. I mean, he is, wow, what a powerful, powerful actor. So you might not like Shia LaBeouf, but don't let that stop you from seeing this movie, because you know what, you're going to be surprised. He does a great job. And lastly, this movie just really shows the ugliness of war. Literally. I mean, there is mud and dirt just caked on just every scene in this movie. It all feels so real, and there's no glamour to it whatsoever. War is definitely hell, and it bleeds all over the screen for you. Also, director David Ayer does a fantastic job in this movie. He also directed End of Watch, which I thought was extremely powerful. He's also doing the upcoming Suicide Squad, and I'm very interested in seeing what he's going to do with that. As far as anything bad about this movie, I really don't have anything bad to say about it. It's paced perfectly. It's about the perfect length. I think it was just under 2 hours, but you're invested from start to finish. So for that, I got to give purchase worthy as a rating for Fury. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of Fury. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. Humdrum out.